welcome back to another episode of Sipping with Simone. Today I have Chris, who is the father of Godson, with me today. Go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit.
Like you said, my name is Chris. I'm a junior mechanical engineering major at Prairie A&M, and I started Godson about 2 years ago. And you can check my brand out at shopgodson.com and shopgodson on all social media.
Okay, so how did you develop your career into fashion?
Well, honestly, it was kind of a slow transition from shoes to clothing. Like, my interest was just in shoes. My freshman year, I used to make money off of shoes. I used to flip shoes. And then I started helping my friend that was his merchandise, because he's an artist, he's a rapper. And he started making merchandise, so I helped him out with his clothing. And then from there, we wanted to start a branch out brand. And then that's how we came up with Godson. Me and him came up with the name. And ever since then, it's just been taking off.
So y'all called it Godson because what?
It was a conversation. It was crazy how it came about. Basically, I was asking, okay, so I ran the merchandise for his merch for his fans, right? So as I was doing that, I was asking, one random day I was texting him, I was like, where's Danny at? Danny's the guy who prints our clothes, like he screen prints our clothes. So I was like, where's Danny at? And he was like, he's at Agenda. And I was like, what's Agenda? And then he told me Agenda. Well, after the fact of this conversation, I found out Agenda is like this big old fashion expo in Las Vegas. And like, basically, if you're a buyer, if you're a brand, you have a boutique, you're gonna go to Agenda. That's where you do business at. So he was like, how do you not know about Agenda? And you call yourself a fly guy. And I was like, nah, man, I'm Godson. And then he was like, bro, I just told our other friend that we should name the brand Godson. And then he told me that. I was like, wow, that's a sign. Like, that's God telling us right there. Let's run with it. And then ever since then, it's been Godson.
So describe like your style of clothing.
Personally, personally, I don't even know how to explain it. Honestly, it's just like, it's just me. I used to, basically, to give a little background, in high school I never was into fashion. I was a straight athlete. I used to be known for being a track star or whatever. And then basically when I came into college, that's when I really started to really try to put more effort into my shoes, like put more effort into the way I look, the way I dress. And so it just, I don't know, it just came naturally. And I have a book that I designed, like over probably 200 designs over 2 years. And the best way I could describe my designs and my style is just me, like, it's me evolving, because my style changes all the time, you can ask my friends. But I say it's very versatile, I'll say that.
So how does that help you when you need to create stuff for your line?
It helps me because I have a lot of backgrounds, I would say. You know, I have athletic background like I just described, and now like my interests are so much in high fashion. And you can see that in my brand, you can see athletic wear, you can see high fashion, little hints here and there. And that's why a lot of people kind of gravitate towards my line, because it's not just regular urban wear, it kind of has a little taste of everything.
So what was the most challenging part when you got your line created?
Time management. Time management easily, because I'm a mechanical engineering major at Prairie A&M. I was at U of H before I transferred as well. And just, you know, not only time management, but money management, because when I'm during the school year, I have no job and I'm running the whole business. You know, I'm learning how to, you know, account for everything I do. And also, you know, just trying to keep my grades up, because mechanical engineering was already like very hard for me. So like adding a whole, you know, business on the side is really like just teaching me to manage my time and make sure everything is efficient.
So if you could choose any designer in the world, you could send them a letter right now and they'll be like, okay, we'll do it. Who would you work with?
It's easily Kanye West.
Kanye West?
Easily, yeah.
Why?
Because he's the leader of our youth right now. He has the most power right now. And there's other designers easily that I could choose, but just right now, in this point in time, Kanye West, because he has a lot of influence right now. He has influence in my demographic, so easily that's what I go.
So does he influence like the way you design some of your things?
Honestly, I wouldn't say designing. I would just say like more just the way he does things, not actually the designs themselves. I would say the way he does things and just motivation and just go for what you want.
Okay, how do you keep up with trends?
I don't like I said, I'm an engineering major. I don't really just search into complex that come
So
every
you
day.
just create them, huh?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I wouldn't say all that. You know, I'm influenced. Everybody's influenced. I'm not. Everybody's not 100% original. That's a fact. But you know, like I'm influenced by a lot of things, and I'll just say like just everyday life. You know, my friends are very into it. I get feedback from them. I have like creative consultants with me, so it's not like I'm doing everything myself. I have a lot of people that I get feedback from, and just being out there, just being in the streets. You see what people wear. You see what people like, and it's kind of easy to just put my taste into what I want to design.
So you run everything from PV basically.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah.
So, according to you, like what skills should somebody have if they want to become a fashion designer or to even make it in this industry?
Just never give up.
Never.
Never give up. Honestly, that's probably the number one thing. Because it can be hard. You have to be very consistent with it. You don't want to, just do something for like a few months and then lay off of it. It's going to be that much harder to build your buzz back up. I just say never give up and stay consistent.
What are your future plans?
Right now, I'm planning to go to the Bank Sale in June, which is a big fashion expo, and that is going to be like a big event for me. I want to be able to get in at least 5 stores by the end of this year. So that's one of my main goals this year. And also, I want to have my official launch event this summer.
What stores do you want to get into?
I mean, easily.
Like any, or do you have like
Yeah.
one in particular? Like, what's your top store?
Well, I already had like a business, kind of a business relationship with Swiss Taste. I don't know if you're familiar with them. They just switched locations, and they're pretty solid in Houston. I want to be exclusive taste, premium goods, and Soul Lounge. Those are all in Houston. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they've always been solid. So I think that'll be a good look.
Do you have any closing remarks? Anything you want to say?
I don't really have anything to say. I mean, my brand speaks for itself. You can check it out. www.shopgodson.com and @shopgodson on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and everything.
Tuning into another episode of Sipping with